Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be talking about how to create this kind of liquid swipe UI in Flutter. Also there is skip button. If you will press on this, you will directly move to the last screen, and there is also next button. When you will tap on this, it will navigate to next screen one by one. Also there are show indicator. If you will tap on this, then navigation will also happen. And yes, with this quite cool animation, so stay with us and let's start coding right after this intro. So this is my home screen and it is stateful widget, and I'm calling this class from my main function, this material app, and here as home I'm passing this home screen, and inside this build function I'm returning scaffold. So now after that, let's start coding. So inside body of a scaffold, we'll use stack, inside this I'm using liquid swipe. So this is coming from the package that I have installed. This is the package. So I will put the link of this package in the description box. Also the GitHub link for this particular code in the description box. You can check that. So after that, it is asking for pages. So I'm going to create array of pages. And it will be an array, and inside that I'll use container. Let me set the color purple child. I'm going to use text for now. We'll use here screen 1. Okay, and it is asking for constant. So this is my first element, and also I want my text in the center, so I'll be using here center. Let me add const here, and I'll copy paste 3 more time because I want to show 4 pages here. So these are my pages, so I will put this here. After that, liquid controller to control the navigation and all. So I'll have to create here controller equal to liquid controller, and here I'll use this controller. Now till then, let me run. This is the screens, and if you will scroll from left to right, it is working with the animation. Now let's move forward. Enable side reveal true, and I want to show icon here. So side icon widget, so it will take widget. So icon, it will contain icons dot arrow, back this one, and also check colors dot white. Okay, let me add the constant value here. Here as the icon appears. Now I want two icon here, next and skip, on which we will navigate from one page to another. If I'll tap on next, then it will move to second, third, fourth screen, and if we will press skip, it will redirect to last page. So after this, for that I'm using row children, and inside the main axis alignment I'll be using space between, and as a children I'm using text button. As a child I'm using here text, skip constant. I want to change the color actually of the text button, so color would be colors dot white. Okay, let me align this. And once again I'll copy this for next button. I'll rename this as next. So here are the buttons. So also I will have to wrap this row inside position widget, and from bottom I'm providing 0, left also 0, and from right side I'm providing 30 pixels. Because of this area I'm providing 30 pixels so that it may look in the center of this current page. When we save this, there is our skip and next button. Now on tapping, functionality of this skip and next. So first of all, in the skip one I'm using same liquid controller which I have initialized, controller dot jump to. It is predefined function which comes with the package liquid controller. So jump to, and here I'll use the same pages array dot length -1, because every time when I'll press skip I want to navigate to the last page. That is why I'm using this logic. Now let me run this, and now when I'll tap on skip, it is moving to last page. Now I'll have to do coding for next. So this is the onPress function. Inside this, let me declare a variable final, and page controller dot current page +1, because I want to navigate to next screen, and controller dot animate to page. Here I'll have to apply the condition if page value is greater than pages dot length, then page would be 0, otherwise the page. And for the duration, you can also set duration of the liquid animation basically. So now let me save this, and when I will tap on next button, it is navigating. So skip and next is working fine. So in between these two buttons I want circle indicator. So for that I want that indicator in between these two buttons, so I'll apply that here. This is animated smooth indicator, and for this again you will have to install a package, this one, smooth page indicator. So inside this active index, controller dot current page, and obviously count will be our array of pages length. Till now let me save this, just giving some error. Let me run this. Here it is. This is the button, but when I'm tapping on this it is not working, so we will have to code for that. Let's move forward. Effect, warm effect, spacing between the dots, I'm using here 15. Dot color, colors dot white 54 I'm using, and active dot color, it will indicate current page, so colors dot white I'm using here. Let me add const here. Now on tapping of the dot, on dot click, it will return index number. So again I'll call this controller dot animate to page, and here I'll pass this index. Now when I'll tap on this dot, it will navigate to that page. Make sure to add this on page change callback, because as you can see here, when I'm tapping on this dot, it is navigating to the page, but dot is not moving. So for this you will have to apply this on page change callback function. So inside this, let me add here value index. It is a callback, that is why we will have to provide a value here, and inside this call a set state function. Now when you will tap this, it will also navigate. So far our design is ready for this liquid and this indicator animation. So after that I'm going to create content view. So inside that I'll replace this container with the actual UI. So for that I've created another page. It would be a stateful widget, content view. Let me import the package, and we want to pass some values, so I'm creating extra parameters here. Remove this const. So inside build function I'm using scaffold, and as a body again I'm using here stack. Position widget, I'm using image from asset folder, so image.asset. Inside this I'm going to use the URL, so assets.spot.png. this one is the image I want to show. So let me use here content view. As a color, let me pass here colors dot blue, and image URL dash title dash and subtitle dash. I actually want to show you this content view, so later I will remove all this container with this content view. Let me run this. Scaffold color, okay, background color, I'm using this from widget dot content background color. Okay, so after this, position this image in the corner, and then I'll use another image, title, and then subtitle. So bottom, I'm using media query dot text dot size dot height multiplied by 0.57, and from right side media query, let me copy this. Instead of height, I'll use here width, and this value would be 0.5. okay, and I will also have to use height width property of this image. Height width, so height I want 0.65, width 0.6. Here I will have to change this to width. Now let me save this. Here it is, and after this I want to use image, title, and subtitle. So after this positioned widget, I'm using center, and as a child of center I'm using column, because I want to show image, title, subtitle, so inside column it will visible. So again my image will come from assets, so image dot asset, and here I'll be using image which will come from my home screen, so widget dot image URL. Height, I'll use half of the height, so 0.5, and for the width, half of the width. Now let me pass the value of the image here. So here I'm passing my URL of the image from the assets. So for now I'm passing this image, so it is inside this asset folder. So what I will write here, assets / linkedin.png, and the title LinkedIn, okay, and the subtitle I will do it later. Now let me run this, because I have already used widget.image URL here. This is my image, and now I will pass the title and subtitle. So after this image I'm going to show title and subtitle. So after this, text widget, and it would be widget.title, and styling, I want some bold title with white color, text style, font size of 35, font weight, dot bold, and the colors dot white. So this is my title, Now I want to show subtitle. So after this, again I'll use text widget. Let me copy this. Let me add also constant here so that we can get rid of this warning lines. Okay, instead of title I'll be using subtitle, and the font size would be 18. This would be font weight normal, because I don't want my subtitle in bold, and rest would be like color and all will be same. So here I will have to pass subtitle also. So this is my subtitle, and when I will save this, when I will run this, I'll see my subtitle here. And also I will have to apply some padding from left to right. Padding of 15. Now it is looking good. So this is for the screen 1. Now I'm going to add this for rest of all the screens. So I have added 5 pages here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one is 5. So here it is content view, and again I'm passing the background color, image, title and subtitle. Again for another one, background color, image URL, title and subtitle. Now let me run the application. It's looking good. And please do whatever this screen is saying. Please subscribe for more videos, and obviously I will put the code on GitHub. You can check the URL in the description box. It takes actually lots of effort to make this kind of video. Please do give a thumbs up to this video and subscribe for further updates. So that's it in this video. Hope to see you next time in our next video. Bye for now.